All right, sweet. So I'm guessing it's pretty simple reading, so did anyone have questions then on the reading?
Nope.
Well, I'm
All
going
right.
to confess it's kind of going over my head, but you guys don't have to slow down for me.
It'll make more sense
Yeah.
when you actually apply it.
That's what I'm needing.
If you just look at it right now, if you look like in the quiz, we're going to go over some of the questions, and it'll make more sense.
All right.
It has to be worded correctly for you to understand it.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. It didn't really make sense until looking at the questions on the homework and the.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll just go ahead and start with question number 3.
Okay.
Sampling size of n equals 5. Distribution of means. Histogram when the parent population is skewed.
Right skewed. Yep. I got skewed right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay. And then if you do 100 samplings, it just more shows
That means it's approximately
that are
normal.
confirming that it's
That's what I got.
If n equals 100, then it's normal.
then it's normal.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Is it shifted normal?
It's just back to normal, because then it's going to be on the line instead of being skewed right, like a bell shape going this way or a bell shape going this way. It's 100, so it's perfect. So it's normal.
Okay. But even though even if it's to the left, like it's all of its data is to the left, if it looks like a bell shape, then it's normal.
It depends, because this is saying it depends how it's worded in the question, because even if it's a small sample size, it can still be normal. So number 4, it's when asking, when you're taking a sample size of n equals 100, what is the shape distribution of means histogram when the parent population is right skewed? So if it's right skewed, it still looks normal, because you have a big sample size. But question 5 is a little throws you off a little bit.
Question 5, normal too?
It is. It is.
That's what I put.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. Because it's not changing. And same with 6, actually. And same with 6. It's normal as well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Any questions on this or anything?
So for it to be normal, does it just have to be in the close to a bell shape?
Line. I kind of look at it as, is it on the shish kebab? Is it like a drooping, or is it on the shish kebab to be normal?
But it doesn't have to be like in the middle, like dead center in the middle of the whole graph. It can be closer to 0, but have that bell shape, and that would be considered normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes more sense to me now.
Cool. Sweet. Question 7. When would the distribution means be normally distributed? So this one is actually, it's 1, 2, and 4.
Oh, I got 2. I didn't realize the others were.
Yeah. Because the data are drawn on the population that's normally distribution, the sample size is small. That's true.
Oh, right, because it normally distributes.
Correct. Then the data are drawn from the population that's normally distribution, but the sample size is large. That's true also. But the data are drawn from the population right skewed, and the sample size is small. That is not right.
Okay. So as long as it's above 30 or a larger sample size, it'll always be normal, or it should be.
It should be. It should be.
Okay.
And then the last one, the data are drawn from the population that is right skewed and the sample size is large. That's true.
Okay.
So it should be 1, 2, and 4.
Gotcha.
And does everyone understand the difference between central limit theorem and the law of large numbers?
I mean, I can tell you the definitions, but as far as sinking in and really, you know, making it process, no.
Applying it to an actual
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
So what do you think 8 is then, if it's the central limit theorem?
I picked 4.
That's what I did as well. Because it kind of goes up with 3, 4, 5, and 6, or more like 4, 5, and 6. If the sample size is large, the shape will be distributed of the sample means would be approximately normal. That's what pretty much said in the past 3 other questions.
Yeah.
So that's what I put. That was my reasoning.
That makes sense.
No matter which way it's skewed, right?
It'd still be normal
Yeah.
if it was left or right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Makes sense.
Cool.
So did these last, or 10 and 11 require, or 9 and 10 and 11 maybe? I don't know. Require any calculations, or are you just taking the mean and the standard deviation?
I'm just taking the mean standard deviation. So
Okay.
I got 10 for 9.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it should be.
Yep, that's what I got. And then standard deviation was 1.
That's what I got.
That's what I got as well.
You said the standard deviation is 1?
Mm-hmm.
So how does it 1?
You're taking 6 divided by the square root of 36.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
I think that's the only formula we learned in this lesson.
Yeah.
At least in this one, yeah.
Yeah, this lesson.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. And then question 11, anything that's above 30, I always assume that it's going to be normal.
Yeah.
So
And that is because of the central limit theorem, or is that the law of large numbers?
Central limit, right?
for number 12,
Yeah. 'Cause I put central limit theorem.
it's this.
I put central.
It is a central limit theorem. It is.
So wait, what's the difference between the large numbers?
The central limit theorem says that the sample will be normal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's enough size,
Mm-hmm.
while the law of large numbers says as the sample increases, the standard deviation of the means will get smaller if the population size is small. So I mean, they're similar, but there's a little difference that kind of hard to process for me. But
Okay.
Cool.
100%.
Oh, look, I got 100. Yay! Cool. I think we got one more time, and then we're getting ready for our first test, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's scary.
Yeah, and then also our review ones are a little intense. Like the questions are like, we'll have like 25 of them, and we'll have to go through every chapter because it's all cumulative too. So it's not just per chapter; it's all cumulative. Like even our last one, we're going to be doing the same exact stuff like we're doing now.
Okay.
So next week, do we have our meetings on top of the exam and everything?
I don't think we do because we don't have technically a time to meet. Well, we do have. Is that for number 7? It's
I
like
was
our-
talking about week 5, so lesson 8 and 9 on top of the exam.
I don't know. Some teachers are different. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
looks
know.
like we have lesson 8 and 9 next week, as well as the unit exam is open between Tuesday and Thursday.
That's an awkward time, but yeah,
Yeah, it really is.
I like my weekends. I like doing stuff on the weekend, so I can study. So I have time to study. Gosh dang.
And do you
Yeah.
know if we're allowed to use anything in the exam, or is it all just
Live.
what's that?
Yeah, you can use. I don't know.
Oh. Are we not allowed to talk about the exam whatsoever, or is it just the questions or questions?
Yeah, we can't. Well, once you take it, you can't talk about it or anything.
Right.
But we're not doing that exam together, are we?
No.
No.
You have to do that by
Okay.
yourself. But we're going to do a pre-one together though. Like we're doing a pre-one. Like it's going to have all the similar questions on it before we take it.
Okay.
Our group, like that's kind of like our homework.
Right. Okay.
So you won't be too much out of the dark.
Okay,
Cool.
sounds good.
Cool. Sweet. Anything else for you guys?
Yep, sounds good.
See you Thursday. Thanks for your
All
help.
right. Sounds good. Yeah, no problem. See you later, guys.
Good night.
See ya.